Gold has been consolidating in a tight range, building pressure for a major move. The next breakout could send gold surging toward 4,400 or trigger a sharp correction almost no one is ready for. But here's the truth. Most traders miss gold's biggest moves because they don't truly understand the forces driving this market right now. In this breakdown, I'll reveal how institutions are quietly positioning, uncover the 3 macro forces shaping gold's next move, and share my exact trading roadmap for the week. If you're serious about trading gold, stay with me till the end. I'll show you exactly what's driving this market and how to trade it. Macro outlook. 3 key forces driving gold. Force number 1, the US dollar dynamics, DXY. The dollar remains the most important counterforce to gold. Here's what you need to know about DXY. DXY technical analysis. Starting with the weekly chart. The dollar index has posted a strong weekly candle and is now testing the key 100 resistance zone. The market appears determined to break above this level. If DXY successfully clears 100, the next upside targets are 101.5, and if momentum remains strong, 104 and 107. If the breakout fails, DXY may pull back toward 98.99 to rebuild momentum. The most probable scenario for now is a push above 100 toward 101.5, followed by consolidation. However, if the breakout fails, the risk of a deeper decline remains high. A fail break of 100 is still a realistic possibility. On the daily chart, DXY has spent 2 consecutive sessions retesting 100 but has not been able to break through. It may require additional consolidation before an upside move can occur. A confirmed break above 100 would open the path toward 101.5. A strong bearish candle rejecting 100 could form a potential double top pattern, signaling a reversal. Zoom into the H4 chart. The index has repeatedly produced H4 fail breaks above 100, indicating solid selling pressure. If DXY continues to struggle, a deeper correction toward 98.6 to 99 may be needed before any renewed push higher. A clean H4 close above 100 would target 101 to 101.5. A close below 98.6 would confirm a double top and expose 97 and 96. Here's the catch. DXY's next move won't just impact gold, it could rewrite the short-term trading landscape entirely. The dollar is the battlefield where gold reacts first, and everything else follows. Force number 2, geopolitical risks. While DXY drives the immediate moves, geopolitics remain the deeper structural force supporting gold's long-term strength. Recently, the US deployed F-35 fighter jets and additional military assets near Venezuela. Caracas responded immediately by activating its S-300 air defense systems, reportedly prepared to engage any US aircraft. This isn't just political noise, it's a clear escalation in global tension, and gold consistently reacts to these developments. Russia-Ukraine peace talks have shown some progress, but no agreement has been reached. Until a concrete resolution emerges, uncertainty will continue to support gold as a safe haven asset. Now, let's look behind the charts at the institutional flows shaping gold's next move. Finally, institutional activity. While retail traders are still debating whether gold has already peaked, institutional players tell a different story. Over the past 3 weeks, Gold Trust has mainly been short-term trading rather than adding to its strategic long-term holdings. Most importantly, they have not unloaded any significant portion of the gold accumulated earlier. Both the weekly and monthly charts confirm this behavior, signaling that the fund still expects higher gold prices in the medium to long term. When capital of this magnitude shifts, retail traders often get trapped chasing moves too late, and that's when the real game in gold begins. These activities suggest the fund is still positioning to push gold toward the 4,300 to 4,400 range, possibly further to 4,700 to 5,000 before taking profits. This positioning aims to hedge against a possible Ukraine peace deal and a potential US dollar rebound. Now that we understand how capital is moving, it's time to turn to the charts. Let's zoom in and see what gold is really telling us. Gold technical analysis. First, congratulations to everyone who acted on my October 29, 2025 analysis by buying near 3,900. They're now enjoying gains exceeding 3,000 pips. Meanwhile, those who followed last week's analysis by around 4,000 have secured profits of over 1,000 pips. We called this move from 3,900 before it even started, and that's the power of understanding market structure. We shared the setup earlier in our Telegram group. That's why it's crucial to subscribe to the channel or join our Telegram to get real-time updates so you don't miss the next major wave in gold. Now, let's zoom in on the charts. Weekly, daily, H4, step by step. Here's what the market is really showing. Starting with the weekly time frame. Since bottoming at 1,600, gold has surged to 4,400, a move of nearly 28,000 pips. This rally was fueled by four converging forces. The US dollar's drop from 114.6 to 96, geopolitical risks in Ukraine and the Middle East, trade tensions under the Trump administration, and fiscal risks, government shutdown in Washington. Ask yourself, how often do we see such perfect alignment? It could take more decades or never happen again. At this stage, peace in Ukraine remains elusive, tensions between the US and Venezuela are escalating, ongoing central bank accumulation, and global markets have yet to find solid footing, all of which continue to support gold's upside momentum in the coming weeks. However, a strong rebound in the US dollar, DXY, could easily trigger a sharp correction in gold from current levels. On the other hand, if the DXY continues to consolidate or weaken, gold is likely to rebound to 4,200 if break decisively above the 4,250, paving the way for a potential rally toward 4,300, 4,400, and beyond. On the weekly chart, last week's candle showed consolidation but still closed above the 4,000 support area, a sign of strength. After a sharp 5,000 pip correction from 4,400 to 3,900, gold may require extended sideways accumulation before resuming its long-term trend, similar to the earlier 3,500, 3,100 consolidation. At this stage, there is still no weekly candle confirming a full trend reversal. The difference now, however, is that DXY is recovering, increasing the probability of further downside or even a medium-term reversal for gold. The coming weeks will be critical, with gold's direction largely dependent on the dollar index. Because DXY has not broken 100, gold may continue to consolidate between 3,900 and 4,400 for some time. Geopolitical risks, global uncertainties, and consistent central bank accumulation continue to support gold's long-term bullish outlook. A weekly close below 3,900 may drive gold toward 3,800, 3,700, or even 3,500. A weekly close above 4,400 would reopen upside potential toward 5,000. Shifting down to the daily. Now let's look at the daily chart. This is where the broader story unfolds. Gold remains inside a tightening triangle pattern with higher lows. Price has spent 5 consecutive sessions consolidating between 4,000 and 4,100, waiting for a directional signal from DXY. For next week, gold has two primary scenarios. If DXY breaks above 100 and strengthens, gold may break below 4,000, retest 3,900, form a potential double bottom, and rebound once DXY weakens again. If DXY turns lower, gold could rally back toward 4,200, 4,300, and 4,400. So, let's zoom into the H4 chart, where things get even more interesting. Gold continues to consolidate between 4,000 and 4,100, with gradually rising lows awaiting the next move from DXY. Scenario 1. DXY breaks 100 and rallies strongly. If gold produces an H4 close below 4,000, price may retest 3,900, rebound briefly to 4,000, and then potentially continue lower with a high risk of breaking the 3,900 support. Scenario 2. DXY breaks 100, reaches 105, then reverses. Gold may dip to 3,900, rebound to 4,000, and if an H4 candle closes back above 4,000, a strong rally toward 4,200, 4,300, and 4,400 becomes likely. Scenario 3. DXY declines or fail breaks 100 and reverses. If gold closes above 4,132 on the H4 chart, it opens the path toward 4,200, followed by a minor pullback before extending to 4,250, 4,300, and 4,400. This structure gives traders a clear multi-time frame view. Overall structure remains bullish, with the current pullback seen as a healthy correction within the uptrend.
All of this leads us to the key question: why consider both buying and selling gold at this stage? Gold stays in a strong bullish cycle supported by institutional demand and solid technical setups. However, the DXY rebound remains a key headwind to watch. Let's turn that analysis into a practical trading plan, the exact playbook I'll be following for the week ahead.
Trading plan, November 24 to 28, 2025. First buy zone, 3,900 to 3,935. Institutional support, round number. Fail break, probability approximately 90%. Stop loss, 3879. Targets, 3947 to 3997, short, 4047 to 4097, mid, 4147 to 4377, long. Second buy zone, 4000 to 4043. Weekly support, round number plus rising trend line. Probability approximately 85%. Stop loss, 3997. Targets, 4077 to 4097, short, 4137 to 4197, mid, 4245 to 4377, long. Watching closely like this places you in the top tier of traders prepared to make smart moves. First sell zone, 4237 to 4250. Daily strong resistance, probability 85%. Stop loss, 4251. Targets, 4221 to 4203, short, 4153 to 4103, mid, 4053 to 4003, long. Second sell zone, 4377 to 4400, all-time high, probability 95%. Stop loss, 4401. Targets, 4353 to 4303, short, 4253 to 4203, mid, 4153 to 4003. Pro tip, false breakout, wait for the retest, re-enter for clean profits. Remember, probabilities don't guarantee outcomes, but they keep us disciplined. Gold doesn't move randomly, it reacts to real global shifts. Don't follow the crowd, trade with clarity, not emotion. Subscribe now and join our community for real-time alerts and exclusive insights. Never miss the next big move. Master gold, master the market. This is not financial advice.